Respect. It's late, but I got like a message, so I want to ask y'all what y'all know about universal normalities, right? Universal normalities, you are very aware of them, whether if you know the term or not. But it's like, you know, when it's time to eat, everybody sit at the table. On that motion, everybody has food in their mind. It's a universal normality. When it's time for bed and collectively everybody's tired, you know what I'm saying? That's a universal normality. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. It's a few other things that fit in that motion, like if we playing sports together or we having a think tank, you know what I'm saying? We can create a universal normality. But within these normalities, these are potential structures of truth, right? There's no way to discern between these situations as falsities. You're right. So people even use them in like TV scripts. You see people sitting down at the table, right, in a movie, eating food, right, and then somebody get killed, right, shot or some shit, right. Universal normality. They try to permeate that with some bullshit. What's going to happen with the rise, and this is what I see, anything that we intake too much of, like a constant intake, you know what I'm saying, like you just taking it, you eating too much of that shit, eventually what happens is, you know what I'm saying, you get sick of it and something else comes out of it, right? So with universal normalities that we deal with, I think with the rise, and this is a theory of mine, but it came to me this way because I was looking at something and the thought came into my head just random, and I was like, well, you know. But anyway, with the norm and universal normalities, excuse me, I grilled vegetables today on the grill, and I'm still fucking them shits up like to this time right now. It's so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, with universal normalities, I think with the rise of the frequency amongst all humans and collective beings around the planet, I think there's gonna be add-ons to universal normalities. And what I see that we're regurgitating is the fear factor. It's like everybody's always saying, "Ooh, this is gonna happen and that's gonna happen." So what? You know what I'm saying? Like I had these premises years ago when I was a kid. I used to be like, "Why you want to stop a comet from hitting the Earth? It might be a seed that will give more. Maybe you should move your ass out of the way." You know what I'm saying? Like that should just come on down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people always want to touch shit. You know what I mean? They want to mess shit up and always want to stop something or cover something up. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, fear controls a lot. And if you let the children run the planet, then that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So but either way, back to universal normalities, I really believe that our normalities are gonna multiply. And they're gonna multiply within circumstances that we use that are not normalities. And the reason why they're not normalities is because you react to them like they're not. Right. So if somebody tell you something about like the end of the world is tomorrow, you react right then like, oh shit, it's time to do something. Right? Like motherfucker might tell you it's time to eat. You might not move until that last damn second. You hit them damn silverware at the table. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. So with these universal normalities and then people doing things that are not normal but pushing it into a normality, it becomes the norm. I don't think that we want to use a fear factor as a norm. So it might be keen to start just cutting motherfuckers off who deal like that. You know what I'm saying? People who are just constantly always throwing shit in your face about being scared of something. You know what I'm saying? Or worried about what's coming or whatever. Always like, ooh, this is gonna happen. Maybe we should just start cutting them off. Like, you know what? If it whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So people need that energy. And then I even listen to some of the like it's just I think he's Asian or whatever, and he talks about hip hop, right? And he goes on about talking about, he likes specifically focusing on the individuality of the problems in the hip hop community, and then he'll say something like, "Tell me how you feel," and he says it real like he's trying to have a repertoire with somebody, like he's trying to have a feeling, but he's pushing for the negative outcome of the emotional content. So that's like leading on or keeping it going in a sense, adding fuel to it. You know what I mean? To get a beneficial value out of yourself. So he's actually exploiting in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Not even in a sense, in full understanding, he's exploiting. You know what I mean? But he's doing it raw and embarrassing like. So think about it like that. Like I see people doing a whole bunch of shit, and then it's like they use the fear factor, and then they try to merge their way into a comfortability of being close to the original. You know what I'm saying? By saying X, Y, Z, or trying to use terms that we use. I'm starting to feel like, and this is deep down inside, I'm really starting to feel like most of the knowledge that we have is not for everybody. And the reason why I say that is because they're purposely going to use it indirectly. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Respect, respect, respect. Unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love. Upon self, marry self, marry self, marry self, upon self. Just want to drop a jewel real quick. Peace.